Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and let's do a long lining session with Dixie. I'm not chasing you around the stable today, horse. Come on. Good girl. I said I wasn't chasing you around the stable today. Come on. Yeah, well, you can be grumpy all you want, I don't care. Now you're gonna poo. Typical. Shut up. Don't. Cool faces. So I'm going to put a roller on her today, not her actual tack. But we're going to try something different. Oh, you're so grumpy, aren't you? Yes, you're grumpy. You're so grumpy. You've got time before the farrier comes. I'll do that.
We're doing that.
Go take it down quickly. I've got time for the farrier, but I'll help you do the water first. I've got to let her wait for a minute anyway.
Oh, don't do that in your stable already.
She's already done two that I've picked up twice. Right, I'm going to leave you flash off for a minute, Pony, while I do that. Do not touch your bridle. Hip hop. Right, big girl out the way, please. You're an absolute pain in the buttocks.
Come on,
I love you.
Hey, wait, back off.
Yeah, I know, you don't like this part. Tough.
Your door's got it closed.
Yep.
I'm bolted. Get out of it. I know you like to chain that, but
I don't trust you not to come actually over the top of that chain if I'm out with Dixie tricks.
yeah.
Hey,
Go pick that feet out, and we love.
feet are done, Dad.
When did you pick them out?
When I was mucking out.
You picked their feet out?
Yes. The only one I haven't done is Star. What's happened to my... Oh, shut up, horse.
Oh, running out.
Of what? Right. I don't have long, as obviously we do have the farrier coming up. So we're going to go down and do a little bit with her very quickly, as we did try to long rein yesterday, which ended up in an absolute total disaster. So, no, we're not playing. Walk on. Let's go and long rein this thing. And yes, I can call her a thing because right now she's been a thing. She's been a right devil child. She's like, I've not been. I've been a good girl. You know, a devil child, Dixie. So we're going to try something different today with her. So let's see how we get on. Was creating an overband, which is woohoo, one of the things we didn't want. Just need to sort out my lines very quickly. I bridge my reins. Obviously I hold the loop, but I do bridge my lunge lines when I'm working. Just helps. Come on then. On. On. Good girl. On. Back. On. Good girl. Well done. On. What's wrong? Oh. That's just wrapped around my hand. Good girl. Good girl. Walk on. You can still move your head. Walk on. Dixie, on. On. Right, you have to bend. On. On. Dixie. This way. Good girl. She's not enjoying it because there is a reason behind why I've strapped her the way I have today. Is because yesterday, insert clip, walk on. Stretch your head down then, you muppet. Right. Oh. Alright, Dix. We'll do it your way. But I mean it, if you freaking play me up the same as you did yesterday, Mare, there's going to be hell to pay. And I'll put you back on the straps. Now stand. This isn't the case I'm doing this to be nasty to her. So she starts learning that when she's asked to do something, I do actually mean it. And not stupid behaviour that we've been having. On. So she naturally carries her head down anyway. I just want her to walk on a little bit more. Now. Woo, sugar. Don't fall over the lunge line, Tony. That would be helpful. On. 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 Ah, 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 ah. See, this is where she starts. No. Get on. Good girl. Right, I'm going to throw that behind me because it's doing my head in. On, Dixie. On. 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 Good girl. Well done. There we go. I kind of want to keep her straight. That's another thing she does struggle with. Is straightness. Now, this type of training, yes, I'm doing it for her benefit, but I'm also doing it for my benefit. I'm not fit. On. She's not fit. On. Good girl. On. 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 Good girl. Well done. Good girl. See, she hates this corner up here. I don't know why. She's always hated it. No. Get on. Thank you. And she doesn't like that side of the track. But then that's Dixie. So with my pink rein, I'm going to keep asking her each step she takes to just get over towards that track. On. Good girl. On. So I do have my rein that's closest to the fencing still on her, because I'm expecting her just decide to have a little bit of a tank war with me. Good girl. Good. On. Good girl. Well done. Don't need to do much pressure on the mouth, but enough that she does listen. Right, I'm going to put her up into a trot. Turret. Turret. She's like, no. That's right, we will get her into a trot. Trot on. 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 She's like, off. On. Dixie, on. On. There we go. Trot. There we go. I'm just going to keep her on this side for a moment. There we go. And change. Whee! Rain. Right, trot. That is the only weird thing with Dixie, is that she rubs. On. 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 No. On. Right. On. On. There we go. Whoop. Good. Good. On. Good girl. Good girl. Good. There we go. Untangle my lines. On. Whoop, whoop. Good. Keep it going. Trot. Trot. Good girl. Now we've got it. Good girl. Trot. 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 Good. Bounce. Good girl. Get that trot up. Good. And whoa. Good girl. And take a breather. Walk on. 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 Good girl. Whew. So yes, I've changed the commands a little bit, but that's because I didn't even ask that time. From what I've been learning off of Claire and things like that. On. Well, she might listen to walk on, trot on, all that. It's just your tone of voice. So, woohoo. Hey. You don't need to do a lot. Although I do need to actually ask to do that way. But it's not much, really. So, thanks, Claire. I learnt a lot off of you so far. Yeah, it's just the case. I've obviously spoken to her on messages off of TikTok. And obviously asked her advice, asked her opinion, especially with a horse like this. And she sent me some really good exercises to do. Come on. Good girl, start walking with her before I even think about putting her saddle back on. Now, I did sort of jump the gun yesterday. Walk on. I'm not finished yet, you've got to cool down. Jumping yesterday and tried long reining her off of her saddle. Big mistake. Never do that again. Well, not for a while anyway. Close to me. I'm just going to go into this corner. On. 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 Get on. Come on. On. Yes, on. There we go. Good girl. No, you are going over to that side of the track. There we go, good girl. There we go. Well done. There we go. Good girl. So she left me with, obviously, exercises to do with her, which is right now what we're doing. Whew. And I'm only cooling down now because I don't have long and my farrier will be here. So at least I get one horse work before the farrier comes. Good girl. At least it's cooler today. I'm not sweating as bad as what I did yesterday. Good girl. I'm just going to let her walk herself around now. Hopefully we'll get out on the roads long reining soon. But we don't know yet. Good girl. Is that better? Is that better? On. Keep. Get down here. Good girl. There. Long reining with Dixie. She says, "I'll stand now, Mum." No, you're still puffing. Come on, walk on. There we go. So yeah, I've broken my hairband as well, which doesn't help me. And yes, I know I should have a hat and gloves and all of that. Yeah. I'm in such a rush today. I've got so much on and going on. Woo-hoo. Wait. Walk on. Good gal. She wants to use on the mountain block to like rest and stop. So no, she's going to stop where I ask her to stop, not where she chooses. And I'm giving the rope just a little bit more of a length for her. Obviously, only squeeze and release once she's walking forwards, but now she's relaxed and settled. No, on, which is nice. On. Good girl. On. Dixie, on. Good girl. What? Is it a fly? On. Good girl. Well done. No, on. Stop being a dinosaur. Get on. On. There we go. Right, now you can stop. Woohoo! There we go. Woohoo! You got a fly bothering you, my girl. You got a fly bothering you. So with her, good session today. A lot better than. Why am I doing that all the way up here? I know. We're gonna walk down there, Dixie. Come on. Ignore my lunge line at the moment. She's not going to go anywhere now. I'm stood by her head. But much better session than yesterday. She actually worked today, which is really nice. Although a rocky start, but she did produce some beautiful work in the end. Which, good girl. She's not going to bugger off. She's fine. I did speak about yesterday, obviously, that vlog's not going live because it's just disastrous, about one rein stops. Now, obviously, riding one-handed, riding one rein, especially when you're vlogging or filming or having a camera or having a drink with you, it's safe to be able to do a one rein stop. Now, it took me years to learn how to do a one rein stop, and the only reason I learned it is because one of my instructors actually picked me up and said, "You don't know what it is, do you?" I was like, "No." "What are you on about? Pull one rein to one side?" She went, "Yeah, bend them, flex them." I was like, "Yeah, okay, fair enough." And I was like, "Yeah, but how do I do that safely if a horse is freaking galloping off with me and being a bit stupid?" And she went, "One rein stop and sit back in your saddle and hold on." I thought, yeah, okay. I've tried it a few times with her. Doesn't actually work because then she falls over her own feet. But if you're lunging or long reining with her, she actually listens to a one rein stop, which is nice. I've only ever done it once with her. That's because she was freaking tanking with me, and like she did yesterday. But good pony, do not rub your bridle. That is your worst habit. Right, my farrier will be here soon, so let's go take her up, get her untacked, and she can have a very quick break before the farrier comes to do their feeties. Say bye.